The topic tonight is the unexpected power of knowing what you want. I was doing a laser supervision session with one of my Master Trainer Tribe clients a week or so ago for the Clarity Coaches Tribe. And what we do in laser supervision is we dive into a section of a person's coaching, just like 5 minutes, and unpack what's in there, and use that as an opportunity for coaching, supervision, and sharing with the group and that sort of thing. And the thing that became clear was, that thing from Stephen Covey of start with the end in mind. Well, what I realized was that over the last 27 years, I've so embodied that it wouldn't even occur to me to start a coaching conversation without starting there. Like, what has you here? What would you love to get from this? What would be a great outcome for this conversation? But what I also realized is that I don't just start there because it's a good idea. Like that's a good place to start because you're starting with what you want rather than what you don't want and all that sort of stuff. But it's also because it unlocks powerful resources on many levels. So, on one level, there's the basic element of human desire. Like when you see something that you're really, really drawn to, and you're like, oh, like there's all kinds of stuff. The whole nervous system lights up in relation to that and orients you to that. But there are also deeper currents, you could say, behind it. And it's funny. I was having a chat with my beloved Emma McDevitt today about something that's been showing up for me recently, which is I realized that this is very personal, right? In my work with people, what I'm most, you've heard me say, I think the most valuable things a person can discover are how experience is created and who they really are. Well, what I've realized, I mean, I've known this for a while, but it's really become clear to me over the last few weeks is that what I'm most interested in, if I'm coaching someone or working with a group, the thing I'm most interested in is them waking up to who they really are, waking up to their soul's guidance, waking up to the truth of their being, waking up to the deepest gifts they have to share. And what I realized is that's more important to me as a change worker, rather, right? That's more important to me than whatever they come along to the session wanting. So I realized, oh, I need to start being crystal clear about that. And I mean, I've always, when I'm working one-to-one with people, I'll say, hey, great to see you. Now I'll ask you, what do you want? But my assertion is that you have a deeper intelligence within you, and we're going to get in touch with that. But I realized it's time for me to just go, how to put it, to kind of come out of the closet as someone who's an advocate of awakening. I'm an advocate of my client waking up to the truth of their being rather than being an advocate of whatever their goals are. Now, that's not to say that I know what my client should want, right? Like, because here's the thing, even someone who's woken up to the truth of their being is still going to have goals, objectives, things they want to have happen, things they're inspired to create. So I'm all in favor of that. But I want to start with them waking up to who they really are first, because then the selection of what they want to create, what they want to work on, what they want to bring into being is going to be informed by that deeper wisdom and intelligence behind life. So back to the idea of when you know what you want or you see something, you're like, oh, I want that. Oh, I would love that. Oh, that would be amazing. That brings in a whole bunch of stuff into being at a neurological level, right? The system organizes itself in relation to that. And my assertion to you guys is that there's an even deeper level, which is what your soul wants, what your heart desires, your heart's deepest longing. And my guess is, well, let me share a model with you that Emma McDevitt created. She created it and then I structured it as a triangle, but I don't know that she sees it as a triangle, but how it looks to me is you've got at the bottom of that triangle, you've got the energy behind life. So you could call that the three principles: mind, consciousness, and thought, or God, or source energy, or the implicate order, or divine intelligence, or intelligent energy, call it whatever you like. Then at the next level, you've got and the thing about that intelligent energy, right, is it's everywhere all at once, right? So it's non-local. It's non-local. And to give you a metaphor for that, if you think about gravity, right? Every single person here is being held onto the earth or onto their chair or onto their floor by gravity, right? Now, gravity is everywhere in the known universe, right? It's a non-local principle, but there's a local bit of it that's holding you to your chair. Like you're experiencing it locally. And it looks to me kind of the same with the principles. They're a universal, non-local intelligence, but at the heart of your being is the local instantiation of that non-local totality. And we might call that soul or spirit or unique essence. And that carries your unique gifts, your unique guidance, your heart's desire, your way of doing things. And then on top of that, we've got the personality, also known as the ego, also known as, self-image, our ideas of who we are, and that sort of thing. And that personality is to some degree aligned and some degree not aligned with your heart's deepest longing. And so that'll be all your reasons why, oh, I couldn't do what I love, or I couldn't just follow my heart, or that sort of thing, or why it would seem crazy or not the right thing, or whatever it is. But it seems to me that the process of awakening in some ways is a process of bringing the personality more and more into alignment with the truth of who you really are. It's not that you're ever going to get rid of the ego or lose the ego, but we might bring it more into alignment with the truth of our being. So that's what we're going to be exploring in this call. Thanks for your attention. I look forward to seeing you soon.